Definitely just like being like, oh no, I got it this time, and they were like both mashing rock.
Excellent.
Until finally
Iron will from both of these players.
It's like Gekk was like, I got him, GG's, because he lost the coin flip.
Already, yep, and already prepared here. HamPolo not being phased at all by these recoveries. Yep, great patience. Oh, I thought that was a jab. But yeah, Gekkingga gonna find an opening here and trying to end it all nice and early. Yeah, also wonderful DI on that down tilt. In and away. How were you gonna know?
Nice little mix up with the up air. Most people expecting maybe like a fair or a dare to kind of put it in a weird situation. Gekk's thinking a little different. Gekk's put him in the air and they think I could do some crazy off there. But nice little 100+% of both sides right now. But the effort was long and a kill there?
Okay.
Damn.
Okay, Gekk. Will wave dash grab and mixed up with the pommel gonna seal that out. Not something I would have expected, but hey, whatever works against the strong one.
We're just gonna find a quick little down air out there on bread and butter. Finish off that main stock. 2 stocks apiece here. And Polo started the game very strong with that quick out of the gate extension to get that rack up percent. But Gekk very quickly slowed it down, found his pacing, is now kind of conducting the tempo with his second stock.
A lot of options off the board. This is going to be a difficult recovery here for HamPolo. Does manage to make it back and over the up tilt.
He gets a little greedy. I think he can go for a short hop up there. Like I said earlier,
going.
Yeah, Gekk really likes looking for these unorthodox, like niche follow-ups, but sometimes they kind of bite him in the ass a little bit. You know, he could really just went for a simple jab or up tilt there, and now he's finding some disadvantage. But finds the nair for putting the ledge. This could be huge for him.
Oh,
the bear,
gigantic. The reverse bear. But yeah, eating 96 earlier, but then not even letting that phase him at all and saying like, yeah, okay, you got the damage, but can you get the stock? And then another massive value parry here for Gekkingga. That's the third this set.
You know, Gekk showing very quickly that he is not afraid of this Zetterburn. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Gekk does come from Florida. As we know, Florida has a couple pretty solid Zetterburns down there. Notably Acorn, who does very good in a lot of the brackets that they entered. I believe did pretty solid at Evo this past weekend. But this is a matchup I feel like that Gekk. Yes, definitely.
Oh, hold on a second. We want to talk about Gekk's advantage state.
Yeah, he's like I said, Gekk is just this mystery bag of punish with Loxodont. I feel like he finds a straight hit off stage or in a very good advantage state, and you just don't know what's gonna come out next. But they're very quick with that turnaround raw bear to close out that first game. Looking very confident. A little shaky at the start there, but clawed his way into a very, very good conductor spot to get this tempo going in his favor. Game 2 gonna go. No. Alright, so game 2 gonna go to this harbor here. I think HamPolo recognizing that there's a lot of platforming.
That was a parry on shine.
Yeah,
just saying, I know you're gonna push this advantage, and just tossing it out there. It's like it doesn't matter what you hit. I know you're hitting another line. Really gonna have to start.
Oh no! Wait
a
go high enough.
Hold on a second. Gekkingga might know something about the strong one that others haven't quite figured out yet. I'm really impressed by how many parries we're getting out of Gekkingga. Oh, the huge lockdown advantage, giant conversion.
I saw that side B going forward for a second, and I thought Gekk was making a live action combo video. Like
that was. If Gekk hit that strong one, I feel like HamPolo is not gonna fall for that. And it would just like whiff, and it would be the most like disappointing. Like, oh, he's gonna go for it, and then he doesn't. Oh,
I think I'm picking up that thing you're noticing that Gekk is noticing as well. I think Gekk is showing he's not afraid to contest HamPolo at the ledge here and really make him feel pressured to go for these really funky angles to go to ledge. I think Gekk is saying, hey man, you got good punish, but so do I, and I'm not afraid to counter yours because I know I could just hit parry on shield. I think that's something a lot of tri-state struggles to do with HamPolo. I think only a lot of the higher guards really consistently carries his punish and like block strip.
It's the pace. It's hard to keep up when HamPolo is with so many things in your head. But I think Gekkingga is not really thinking about those things and sort of thinking it as all one big move.
Oh,
Thinking,
he had it.
Well,
He
when's
just had
the
the whole
opening
ledge.
in the big move?
Yeah, I think Gekkingga is kind of trivialized the punish here and recognizing, wait a minute, to let him do the thing he's really good at, he has to get in first. I'm just going to play my space. I'm a Loxodont. Like, people like to make the joke, Sentry Gun Loxodont is some of the best locks you could ever play. And I feel like against a character who's like, a player whose big things are their hyper-aggressiveness, like that stone wall could just be so hard to get through, and right
I
there,
don't know about
throwing
stone
his
wall
ass
so
into
much
the
there.
blast zone.
Yeah, that is the opposite of stone wall. What kind of wave dash reverse movement back throw DI mix up did I just see Gekkingga pull out to seal that third stock?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a 2-stock lead, so it was probably gonna happen, but like, what a way to do it.
Yeah,
In game 3, Tempest Peak, this is a good stage for both of these players. So I don't think there's too much like special advantage here in the favor of HamPolo. I don't know. We could see HamPolo start to figure something out, but at the same time, I think Gekkingga's kind of in his head.
Ooh, yeah, no, Gekk very
And
quickly.
that stock is a sign of it.
Yeah, no, Gekk very quickly saying, look, man, I'm used to this. People, I know how to fight this nonsense. You're kind of learning how I go. Oh my goodness!
Like I said, just gonna go for it. It wasn't gonna work.
But you know what? You gotta let them know you're like that.
Yeah, gotta make him scared.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. But I think Gekk has shown that HamPolo really thrives on like the fear of Zetterburn. It's kind of, he gets a lot of his openings from people doing panic buttons out of shield and kind of overwhelming them in like the disadvantage. And Gekk showing like, look bro, Loxodont lives in the disadvantaged state. I gotta fight for every meal I get out here. Like, this is just another day at the office for me. So I think it's a lot more of an adaptation game from HamPolo over Gekk. Because Gekk looking very comfortable, even disadvantage at a lower percent, just going in with these aerials, just going in with these bobbing and weaving around. Gonna catch the jump.
HamPolo's starting to find a little more confidence, finding his usual openings on this stage. Playing a little more of the reversal game against Gekkingga and sort of letting the locks set the pace and answering in turn. And I think it's working pretty well for him on this game 3.
Oh my god.
Like that!
Very nice shine pair off the Texas situation.
I think he lives that. Yep, this is far from over. What kinda?
The back hit. No, I swear.
Reaching in the bag of tricks.
The Loxes are getting privy to that. I've played some ranked Loxes that'll go for some like back hit up smashes on me on plat, and I'm like, oh hell no, bro. What are we doing? Oh, but nice parry on the upstrong. Going to get a nice little percent rack up here. All right, HamPolo kind of clawing their way back, showing like, all right, this is my counter pick. I can still win here, even though you seem very comfy.
Big stage control for Gekkingga, and no, the down B does not hit the boulder there.
Yeah, I don't think the hitbox
Surprising.
went out in time. I think the boulder caught the frame the animation started, because it looked like, because I know that trade in a favor for Zetterburn, so maybe just a little slow on the draw there.
Yeah, usually the down B will just like eat the ball and send it down with Zetterburn. So yeah, probably the hitbox could have been a little too low. That's what I think it was like.
The last stock situation here.
Yeah,
for
HamPolo
both
is
players.
looking for these conversions, but Gekkingga every single time with a perfect DI. Well, no DI is really gonna save you there. Platform drop fair, and HamPolo is still in it, but hanging on by the hair, I'm out of words. This is
hair of the teeth,
already
or
one
however the
heck
hell
of,
it
yeah,
goes,
the hair of your teeth.
Something about
Something
them
you
facial features, you know?
Definitely don't have. But yeah. We're gonna have some Jules Vale, a stage we saw come into play for Gekkingga earlier in this bracket, could come in handy to seal this set.
I like to think Gekkingga's idea with this stage choice is that both these characters, I guess more so in like a player-specific sense right now, both of these players can push these characters' punishes to the max. That being said, like with such a
You want to talk about pushing it to the max.
Yeah, pushing it to the max. Yeah, there's your kill off the top with a wonderful toss.
Yeah, a nice solid 5-hit conversion from Gekkingga there to close out that stock at a pretty reasonable percent to like 66, 70, something like that.
Very
Yeah.
quick stop. To get that first stop. But I think both these characters do a very good job of comboing each other and pushing each other, you know, across the stage when they get their openings. And I think these players especially just both know the ins and outs of these characters, punches and flubs and combos.
There's an in and out for you.
Yeah, so I think just Gekk is recognizing he's getting those openings just a hair sooner than HamPolo is every time. So he's going to be able to push these punishes a lot further since he's a lot more stage to play with.
No, wait!
What a fucking...
Hold on a second! HamPolo putting a space in his pressure. But Gekkingga not phased. Honestly. Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good!
A little sleep at the wheel there. Gekk trying to go for a counter on that down B and just runs off empty buttons, nothing. He's going to take an unfortunate stock there. You know, as they say, a second lease on life for HamPolo here.
Yeah, time for the strong one to be strong.
Yeah,
pulling out all the stops, finding a way to play his game plan once again.
Oh, a little greedy with that down B. I think you just wanted to go for just a bear there. Just drops on bear. You don't have to get fancy with it, Gekk. You got 160. You don't gotta go crazy. Delays the dash attack just a second.
Oh, again. Wait a second. Yeah, I'm starting to notice a trend here. That is not the first time that happened. Great answer from HamPolo. We are still in this. Oh, but not gonna be able to get away from pressure this time. Down tilt. No, not finishing it off.
Gonna catch it with the up air.
But what a conversion. 3 pieces. Gotta seal it here. There. And unbelievable final stock from Gekkingga off the parry. Does not let it stop. And that is a 3-1 victory and a massive sigh of relief in that chair. Moving on into losers finals.
God, well, welcome to New York, Gekkingga beating a grand final staple. Not only game 4, didn't even have to go to game 5 with it. Very well played from Gekk there, but also to HamPolo's credit, you know, that's a whole new Loxodont. That's a literal whole new ball game with this one. He's gonna have to do a lot of work to figure out the tricks that Gekk has in that.
Especially if we want to talk about that final stock there, and a complete package showing of Loxodont advantage state. On stage, then off stage, then finding the next conversion off of a just landing up air, which is one of Loxodont's absolute strongest combo starters, especially at those deadly percents like HamPolo was at, and just from 3 different states of the game, held advantage the whole time, every single option flowing into each other, and, well, time for Gekkingga to try and put that up against a player who's thinking